Hello everyone and welcome to The Right Handbag. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and my channel is devoted to helping you make a good buying decision and to find the right handbag or SLG for you. If you're returning, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support from everyone and new subscribers. Thank you very much. So the holidays are coming and maybe you have something you want to give someone or maybe you want to get an item and you don't know what to ask for. And I'm going to go over some SLGs today. The focus is going to be on the Recto Verso and the Romy card holder, but I have some other SLGs to show you that might be nice alternatives and maybe a little more affordable. So let's start with some comparisons of these two very popular items. Let's start with the Recto Verso. The length is 5.1 inches. The height is 3.1 inches and the width is 0.8. The Romy card holder is 4.7 inches. The height is 3.1 inches and the width is 0.3 inches. There's some different price points with these items. The leather version of the Recto Verso is currently $815 and the canvas is $675. With the Romy card holder, the canvas starts at $455. There's a leather version for $575. Because it's the holidays and 2025 numbers, I'm looking right now, the Christmas animation is at $655, and there's some other items from LV Ski, and I forgot what they're calling it this year. So you're going to spend between $455 and $655, bottom line for this. Now these are kind of partially preloaded for you, so you don't have to watch me stick cards in over and over and over. But I want to show you the difference between them and explain what I use them for and what maybe you could use them for. So let's start with the Recto Verso. This, to me, and I do have the zippy wallet from Louis Vuitton, the big one. It's too big. It's not going to fit most of my bags. I rarely carry it. If I was going to travel, this is the one that I would take. The reason for that is it holds well more than what I need. There are 4 cards in it here. I have a little card right there in that space that you can use for receipts or whatever else. I currently have 2 cards in here, but you could carry far more than that. And then it has a very generous zippered section. Now, typically, there's a key ring in here that attaches up on that little metal piece, and you can clip it to your pants or to whatever. I tend to not like those. And I'm a rare person. I don't like them. They take up space, and I don't want them flapping and banging around in my bag. So I actually got this one pre-loved and it didn't have it and I was thrilled. So there's that. But I'm going to show you, I have 10 bills, US bills here. It folded over, it slides in here perfectly fine. It's easy to zip. The money doesn't get caught. We'll talk about that later. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards here. One is actually a BMW key. So it's kind of thick. As you can see, that all fits. So with 2 cards here, 1 here, 4 here, I mean, that's a lot of cards and a lot of cash. And it holds it all. And the leather stretches out and allows you to do that. I'm going to take the bills out because a lot of people don't carry cash anymore. And that is the size of that wallet with everything in the world in it. So let me do the math again for you. There was 4, 9, 13, 14. Okay, so believe it or not, this is my pocket organizer from the men's line. This is what I tend to carry every day. It's extremely small. It easily carries 14 cards. Starts $425 for the canvas. It doesn't look like it can hold that much, but it does. I put the thick, you know, when they give you the credit card, it's really heavy and thick. I put that back here. I use the 3 card slots here. I use this little separation here and put like license and medical, and then there's these 2 large pockets. So while it doesn't hold the bills, it will hold the same amount, almost, cards here. I don't stretch it. It could hold 15, 16 cards. I just don't. And it's smaller and daintier and cuter. Does it fatten up? Yes, but not that much, believe it or not. So if you're looking for an alternative, I highly recommend this one. Now let's talk about the Romy card holder and the issues. This has 4 card slots there, nothing on the back. You do have a little zippered section. It could just be mine, or maybe I haven't used it enough, but this little canvas flap does not allow me to put much in there. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me grab some things here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put 5 cards in here. I have to angle it to the side of the flap there. And then if I want to put more, I'm going to have to angle it. God, I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. To the other side of the flap on this side, and it gets bulky. But that does hold 9 cards, and this is great for when I'm carrying very, very small bags out for dinner or something, and I don't want to have a big wallet. This is great for that. However, let's say you're just going to take 4 cards with you, and let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab like 5 different bills for tip money maybe. It fits in there, but I'm going to show you why I'm being very careful. This bill right here, see that, how it kind of got ripped and messed up there? That's because I tried to zip it in here this morning as I was getting ready for the video. So the bills do fit, but you have to make sure for some reason that it goes down just right. So I'm not saying, I know a lot of people love the Romy card holder. It is great, but if this is more of, I'm just going to take 4 or 6 cards, that is it. I don't use it a lot. Now let's talk about an alternative to this card holder, and that's from the men's line. This is the men's coin card holder. There's 4 slots there. You can probably see that I've used them. They're stretched out a bit. It has a very generous zipper section and this nice little pocket across the back. If I put those same 10 bills in here, you still have to make sure you go down, but it just zips a little bit easier. Might be because I've used it more. You can put the bills in the back if you want, and that's fine. I will admit that this does not hold as much as this without it getting very, very bulky. And because it's long, I tend to just carry the pocket organizer unless it's an event where, again, I want a thin wallet. But this starts at $4.25 in the men's line versus the women's $4.55. I think the zipper pulls are why. The women's are always a little bit bigger. I actually prefer this so it's not banging around and hitting my phone or anything inside of a small bag. So I tend to use these more than these. But there is a time and a place, right? Everybody's different. You may love this. It's just not my go-to. Now I want to give you a very, very affordable alternative to all of these. And that is the Dress Up Your Purse mini envelope. And you're like, what does that have to do with anything? Okay, I'm going to show you. Let me get these bills lined back up correctly. So here are 10 US bills. And they just slide right in there like this. And then I'm going to take some cards out for you. I've got the 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just put 9 in there. And the BMW key, which is very thick. And it all fits. 55 bucks. Nice, cute, compact. Everything's in one spot. Cash can go in here, but it is going to, as you fold, it's going to be sitting along here a little bit. It doesn't slide and hide down there where this one does. And if you look, they're kind of like the same depth. So I'm not quite sure why. It just works better in this one. Dress Up Your Purse has this in so many different colors. And I look at them all the time and want them all. But I don't need to get them all, but I do want them all. And let's just say you wanted to just carry your cards in here. It fits nice. It's easy to just go through them and pick the one that you need. I have a coupon code below for 15% off if you're interested, and there are sales all of the time. So sign up for the newsletter and get the best possible deal. This is a nice, affordable little SLG, and you can use it as a bag charm as well. So I don't know if this is helpful at all, but this is a nice solid wallet if you carry more and you must carry cash. Some things to keep in mind. If you get the canvas version, I have seen videos where people are talking about when they overstuffed the canvas, it damaged the canvas. I think Amelia Rose has a video on that. I'll try to find it and link it below. And I've seen other people complain about it. The leather is going to give you some give. It's going to allow you to slide cards in and out easier. We have pocket organizers that are leather, same thing. It's just how leather works versus canvas. I'm going to try not to show you my credit card number. This slides in there fine. When these start getting stuffed, sometimes you have to squeeze a little bit to be able to pull that card out of the slot. But over time of using this every day for almost 7 months, it's gotten easier. So keep it, it's really up to you what kind of money you want to spend. $675 versus $815, it's a price difference. But if you're okay with the pre-loved market, there are a lot of these on there. But if you're going to get the canvas, look for cracking along this flap here and here, and definitely around the zipper, okay? Because right along there, you're going to want to look for cracking there. This little button on the front of any wallet, not just Louis Vuitton, I mean anybody, it's being slid in with phones and other items. They're going to get scratched. There is no way to avoid it. So I see a lot of people like, well, I don't want the button to be scratched. Well, leave the plastic on it maybe. It's going to get scratched. You have oils on your hands. You're pushing this button all the time, so it's some of the color is going to come off. It's just part of it. I do love that my insurance card and my license can always be secured here, and I know I have never had a card fall out of these slots on this, or on this, or even this back pocket here. But I also don't overstuff them and stretch them, so then it holds. So something to keep in mind. But I would love to know which wallet you carry and like and prefer, if you use either of these. This fits extremely well in the Nano Speedy. Doesn't take up a lot of room, but neither does this. So choices, right? But if you're looking for a cute little card holder, I much prefer this over the Louis Vuitton, what they call double card holder, which has 2 slots in the front, 2 slots in the back, and then like a middle compartment. Whatever goes in that middle compartment, I cannot ever get it out. I don't like it. I've sold the one that I got. But this allows me to stretch the envelope a little bit, put some bills in there, and carry everything I'd need for like a night out. So that is my review of a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping it was helpful to you. Keep an eye out for all the releases on the Romy card holder. They come out in different styles, different colors, and then they go away. So if you see one that you love, you need to get it while you can get it. I would get it in leather if I was going to do it again. Same thing with the coin card holder, and the pocket organizer. Louis Vuitton releases different colors and styles all the time, but once they're gone, they're gone. It's kind of like a game with the men's collection of collecting. So that is all I've got. I hope this helped you a little bit. Anyone who received any of these items would be thrilled. If you're looking for something really cute and affordable to get people, I highly recommend these little envelopes. I have no idea why I love them so much, but they are cute. You can put a little hand sanitizer in there. You can put 2 lipsticks in there. If you have hair scrunchies or whatever else, this is the perfect size. I think they're adorable. This one I think is sold out, but there's a different colorway in this that's available, and the hardware changes between gold and silver. So also she has short runs. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you see something you like, get it. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please comment below and tell me which of these items you carry and like. I'm hoping to see you in the next video. And if you can, please like and subscribe, as I'm trying to grow the channel. And whatever happens in the world, let's all try to be kind to one another all the time, but especially during the holidays, as it tends to be a hard time for a lot of people, especially this year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.